I don't think we're live yet. I don't think we're live yet, Nicotine. I don't think we're live yet. I don't think we're live yet, Nicotine.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. No, there's no. We didn't put in the audio. There we go. Try that. No.
fuck? What is happening? Hear myself on stream. Hold up. What? Wait, I can hear myself on Southern Utah, but not on this one. Wait, I can hear myself now, Nicotine. Wait, we're good. I think we're okay. Okay. Are we back on cameras? We good?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties, but I'm gonna go on my spiel again. I'm Bucky. That's Nicotine. We are in the Central Frontier Division Championship here for the RFCL Season 5. Southern Utah started out 0-5. You know, they looked like they had nothing going for them dead in the water, but Barry McCockiner, senior, a bunch of this senior roster came back 3 wins in a row. Most of them were conference games. So, you know, came back and now they clinched the spot with some things going their way with Lake Erie losing and them beating Montana. But UCO, they've been here before. They've won multiple of these conference championships in either one of the divisions. And, you know, it's going to be a good matchup here. Southern Utah has beaten UCO this season, but I feel like this is still going to be a very good matchup. What do you think, Nicotine?
SUU has a chance to do the funniest thing here. Definitely would love to see the shakeup that would happen if SUU won. However, UCO favorites just like they are in just about every game they've played since starting as a school. Really look forward to see what this championship game gives us.
Yeah, I agree. This Southern Utah team, I mean, they look dead in the water, but now they have some momentum. I think we should go and see the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds first. Let's go. Interview. Utah Thunderbirds here in the conference championship. You know, Martin, this team starting out 0-5, but 3 straight wins going, or 3 straight wins at the end of the season. I mean, what are you telling this team right now before this huge game to potentially punch your ticket into the playoffs?
Well, listen, you know, every game we've been in this season, it's been a close one. You know, the worst loss we have is by 6 points. This is a good team. It's a good squad, and we finally put some things together here towards the end of the season. And like you said earlier, we have momentum on our side, and that's what I'm telling them is, hey, one more game, and we're going to keep that mantra every week. One more game, and that's where we are.
All right, Nixie?
Yeah, another one for Coach Martin here. You have a healthy group of seniors leaving your school, a number of whom have broken records for the school and for the league. Does this game kind of represent something more for those seniors, or is it business as usual? Let's get that win so we can play again.
You know, I think every coach would be lying if they didn't want their seniors to go out as a champion, right? Whether that be a conference champion or a national champion. And so, you know, having been in this situation before with a good group of seniors and we didn't pull it off, you know, I want to get that for these seniors. They haven't had a lot of success, and so to go out as a conference champion and make playoffs and have a chance at a national championship would be huge for us.
Yeah, well, that's going to be all for me. Yeah, I believe that's all from Nicotine as well. We will see you guys at halftime. Good luck, boys.
See you then.
Coach, I believe this is y'all's, I think, 3rd, 4th straight conference championship appearance. How are we feeling going into this pivotal game? If you lose, you're out, but if you win, punch your ticket into the playoffs once again.
Yeah, like you said, this is our 4th straight. This is the place we've been last couple of seasons. We're obviously comfortable with it. That being said, we lost to this team 3 weeks ago. So it's a big game, like you said. Playoffs are not guaranteed like they have in the last 3 seasons. It's a different type of outcome. Feel confident in what we've been, you know, cooking up this past week, and going to take on a good Southern Utah team.
Yeah, and Coach Wad, we saw MT3 last week against Space Force really just put in the work and I mean show that he's a really good quarterback. But you also got Johnny Jolly in there. I mean, which quarterback are we going to see going into this pivotal game?
I think to start, we're going to try MT3 again. He really showed out for senior night, and he deserves this chance again. Johnny Jolly's still warmed up and ready to jump in if he's needed, though.
Nick?
Coach Rader, so UCO, no stranger to being the favorite in games. However, this might be one of the closest lines for a divisional title game for you guys. SUU is definitely a team that could come back to beat y'all. Kind of feeling like a trap game. How much does this feel like last year? How much is this his own situation, Coach Rader?
I don't know. I feel like this is its own situation. We're all like well aware of what's on the line and like what happened 3 weeks ago. Obviously, Watt has made some changes. I made changes to our defensive playbook that we kind of debuted last week. So I think I'm going to be able to show them some things they haven't seen before and hopefully have a better result than the last time.
All right, wish you guys good luck.
Yeah, we'll see you guys at the second half. Good luck, or at the end,
Sounds
or at
good.
the end of the first half. Good luck. All right, Nick.
I still stand with SUU. They're going to try to come out hot, so it really depends on these first two drives, especially with them getting the ball first. You hope they don't beat themselves before UCO attempts it. Could be good sledding for SUU if they get this first drive score.
They are sitting in the conference championship nonetheless with 4 wide receivers out there. Barry McCockter getting some hot routes going. He's going to hand it off on an HB sweep on the first play, and that linebacker sniffs it out perfectly. 0-yard gain for Ty Washington. That's not how you want to start if you're a Thunderbird.
Southern Utah relying on the run game there. However, they make their money in the pass game. Wouldn't be surprised if they get right to it after the formality of a nice little handoff first play. They're going to get to business here.
Yeah, I'm surprised SUU didn't attack the middle of the field there. I mean, they had 4 down linemen. I didn't see a single linebacker in the middle of the field. I feel like that's at least like a 5-yard gain up the middle of the field if you run it up there. But they decided with the HB sweep, did not go anywhere. And now 2nd and 10 here for SUU. UCO looking to get a pivotal stop here on SUU's first drive as Barry McCockter passes for the first time. Blitz is coming in, and he completes it to Nick Anderson, 7 yards. First throw is completed for Barry McCockter, and they hurried up immediately. Third and 3, SUU shuffling through plays, trying to figure out what gives them the best chance of getting this first down. May or may not be a slot out. It's going to be 3rd and 3. It is slot out. Barry McCockter throws the out route. It's going to be incomplete. He overthrows the out route on the right side of the field. And Southern Utah is going to have to go and punt this ball to UCO. Wow, that's a rare misthrow from the league's leading passer.
SUU off to a cold start. Speaking of starting, SUU planned to take a 5-yard penalty on that first play in honor of a loss coordinator that we've had recently, Solaris. Believe some nerves just got to them and they went ahead with that drive there. Maybe UCO makes it right here. Look to see what they do on their first offensive possession.
Maybe so. As SUU goes 3 and out, UCO gets the ball for the first time. In this offense, we've seen it all these past 2 seasons, but especially this season, we've seen the MT3 running type of offense. We've seen Johnny Jolly, the passing air raid type of offense. We don't know what offense we're going to be seeing to start out this game, as it is MT3 out there, but you never know. They could switch it. As UCO will take the delay of game in honor of Solaris. Good men. Oh, and SUU declines it. Wow. Good sportsmanship all around here for the boys. That's what you like to see.
It definitely is something that puts a little respect back into the game here after maybe some weeks of low morale. So
yeah,
love to see it.
That is great. As UCO back on 1st and 10, just past their own 40-yard line, as it is a QB wrap to start out the game, and Mason Taylor just gets back to the line of scrimmage. A QB wrap that was destroying the Space Force defense, to be fair, they can't really tackle very well. But Southern Utah all over that read option / QB wrap from Mason Taylor III.
SUU defense doesn't usually get caught out blitzing too many people at once. They will stay back, sit in their zone. QB wrap stopped there.
As there's a motion here, a run up the middle for Nadir Green. He gets more than the first. That's Loyal Boyd, actually, goes 15 yards. And first down for UCO. I believe that's the backup running back for UCO, past midfield. And the Broncos driving early.
Anytime the UCO can get their run game going early, their pass game just feeds off of it. If Wad can start in the split offset and get what he wants, SUU's in big, big trouble.
Indeed. 1st and 10 split offset here for UCO, as they normally do. As they're going to waste a little bit of this play clock here, winding down to just under 6 seconds as Nadir Green gets his first snap of the game, 3 yards for him. 2nd and 7 for UCO. UCO is driving down the field slowly but surely.
SUU sitting about a 6-7 man blitz there trying to stop Nadir Green. Clearly it's a focus point for this UCO offense early. I'd look for SUU to try to get after them again with a blitz.
Yeah, but I've seen Green run or break off these runs for way more. So a 3-yard gain really is not that bad. As they give it back to him here, Nadir only gets 4 this time, and a 3rd and 3 for UCO. A stop here for the Thunderbirds could be crucial.
Interesting to see the SUU defense keep only 3 D linemen on the field when UCO's threatening the run every play. Wonder if they put that 4th D lineman down or if they're just satisfied with 3 down, 3 linebackers. As they get into bear here, it looks like.
Yeah. As it's 3rd and 3, they press the corners on the outsides. You know that Wad sees that. Probably going to send one of these outside receivers on a go route. Probably Hausman Zada as probably one of their best receivers. As they're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's not going to get it. Loel Boyd gets 0 and 4th and 2 up for UCO. I don't know if quite in field goal range. 53-yarder. Let's see if they attempt this.
Holding UCO to a field goal is insane. You can tell just by the way UCO's really trying to figure out if they can even kick a 53 because they're rarely in this position. App State, however, in this position all the time. I can tell you exactly what our kicker can kick.
But it looks like UCO doesn't want to punt it because they know it's just going to be a touchback. Going for it here inside their own 40. Not a bad call from the Broncos, but this could be a huge turning point in the game for SUU as the motion gets down. 2 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to get it up the middle. It's going to be a QB wrap, and Mason Taylor barely gets the first down. MT3 gets across the sticks. First down for UCO. What a play. Hurry up now for UCO. Still in split offset here after the crucial 4th down conversion. Now they slow it down here after hurrying it up. Trying to waste a little bit of time here. Just under 3 minutes left in this first quarter already. As it's going to be another handoff to Loel Boyd as he gets pushed back. Loel only gets 1. 2nd and 9 for UCO.
UCO much closer to field goal range here. Wouldn't be surprised if they attempted a pass. However, about 6 run plays in a row. SUU not fooled, sending the house to stop Nadir Green.
Yeah, combination of Boyd and Green for UCO getting it done so far. Already in field goal range are the Broncos as they are taking a little bit of an App State approach, wasting a lot of time as they're going to throw it to a corner. It's open. It's Ian Newman with the catch. Mason Taylor, I believe that's his first completed pass, and UCO inside the 15.
A beautiful rhythmic throw there, catching SUU a little heavy on the defense there, running out the line to stop the run game, catching them on the corner.
Yeah, they knew SUU was going to send the house there. They've been running it 6 straight plays, but now it's going to be another QB wrap for Mason Taylor. He adds an edge to the outside, gets the first down. MT3 goes 11 yards, and QB wrap is certainly a good play.
Still keeping that backup QB in for this drive, getting the entire first drive is Mason Taylor III.
First and goal. It's going to be another run up the middle for Green. Gets 2. SU read that run perfectly, but UCO hurries it up, still in split offset. They've been in split offset this entire drive, trying to punch it in here and get the first touchdown of the game. They wait to snap it. They see SU setting a little bit of pressure here. Interesting to see what they do. As it's just going to be run up the middle and barely not a touchdown. Aaron Bailey gets 3, third and single inch for UCO. They're going to go goal line and probably QB sneak.
SUU begging UCO to get out of that split back formation, and they will, but not really what I would choose instead.
Yeah, third and goal. They got Johnny Jolly in there for the QB sneak, and he's not going to get it. A loss of 2 for the freshman. Fourth and goal for UCO, and SUU gets the QB sneak stop. Wow, that's interesting that you put Johnny Jolly in there, your pocket passer, rather than your rusher there on QB sneak, but nonetheless, that's interesting.
You'd prefer Jalen Hurts in any QB sneak because he's a big guy who can move the pile. However, there's got to be something to be said about 5'2" Mason Taylor riding the wave with his 120-pound body. I'm sure he'd be fine.
As what a stop there from SUU. I mean, it looked like UCO was sure to score a touchdown, only an inch away from the first score or the first touchdown of the game. But this defense, bend, don't break, holds UCO to 3. And now this SUU offense gets another chance to get some points on the board.
I'd look for SUU to maybe pass on first, run on second, get a little bit of a change up to their rhythm, as UCO has no problem blitzing you on first down.
I agree. SU is going to have to find out something that works and find out quick in order for them to win this game. I mean, they've beat UCO earlier in this season, I believe in week 6. So it's not like they haven't done it yet. As it's going to be a run up the middle on first down, UCO does send pressure, but Ty Washington still gets 8 to the left side of the field. And SUU going to hurry it up, probably get one more playoff before the end of the first quarter. Second and 2. Barry going to send a guy in motion, but I don't think he's going to get there in time. They don't get the playoff. Second and 2. It will be the down when we get back for the second quarter. Central Oklahoma leading 3-0, but SUU continuing their second drive of the game.
SUU is a team that's never down and out, especially just a 3-point lead. They're a team that can score quickly, score unexpectedly, and late in the game as well. So this deficit is no issue for them at the moment, as long as they can end with points.
Yeah, and UCO does get the ball started second half, so SU would like it to be a lead or tied by the time that comes around as they send that receiver in motion again. They're going to be headed off up the middle. Ty Washington gets down to the 45-yard line, 12 yards for him, another big gain. And SUU getting it done on the ground, not much. I mean, I don't think we've seen that much this season of them getting it done on the ground.
Less than 500 yards on the ground, all through Ty Washington, about $150 through McCockiner himself. Not one of the highest rushing offenses, but they will pass it about 2,000 pass yards on the year.
Yeah. As another change of play, it is going to be a pass now, and oh my gosh, what a blitz there from UCO. I think they were expecting rush, but Barry folds under pressure. The senior still having problems and loses 8 on that pass. I mean, they had the right idea there. They knew UCO thought run, but Barry just could not get it out.
Barry McCockiner has had a lot of brain farts in his career. That one hurts bad. 8 yards in a game where you're having basically a make or break drive this early in the game. Can't take -8.
We got quads to the right side of the field here, 5 wide for Southern Utah. Now it's pretty obvious that they're passing. UCO sends no pressure. Barry just going to run it now. They have plenty of QB spies out there. Barry only gets 7. 3rd and 10 now for SUU. Let's see what they do here as they hurry it up, interestingly.
Definitely a time I'd take my time, call a play. You're stuck in this 5 wide look.
Yeah.
I guess not technically because one's a running back.
Still, I mean, if you're going to be at 3rd and 10, you might as well take your time with the play. But they hurried up instead. Got a receiver there at running back. It is going to be a play action. Barry throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Had a receiver over the middle of the field, but it is overthrown by Barry. Feeling the pressure in this conference championship game, and Southern Utah will have to punt it once again.
UCO makes a great stand there, really paving the way for Wad to continue his Mason Taylor bleed the clock type of drive. However, Southern Utah pinning them deep here could really make something happen on defense.
Yeah, good tackle there by that defender. As I'm lagging a little bit, maybe you might have to take over for play-by-play in a second. Never mind, I'm catching back up. But yeah, UCO back behind their own 20-yard line in their own red zone. But this hasn't stopped them before as they're going to run out the middle. They had the right idea there. SU brought the pressure, but just a missed tackle. And Boyd gets 7. UCO kind of escaping with a lot of yards there. Second and 3 now for the Bronchos. Trying to make this a 2-possession lead and bleed all this clock as well and get the ball to start the second half would be detrimental. Had a receiver open, did Mason Taylor, but the pressure got to him too quickly. Great blitz there from Viking as UCO now brought up 3rd and 3. Could be a crucial stop here for SUU.
SUU thanking their stars that pass is incompleted. UCO coaches throwing their fist in the air. Definitely thought that was going to be completed for a touchdown there.
Yeah, if that's completed, I think he's still running or dancing in the end zone right now. Not a single SU defender was in sight as they were pressing. Now they're not. It's going to be a QB wrap on 3rd and 3. Mason Taylor slides. That's going to be a first down for UCO. Everybody bit on that running back. As UCO, we've seen a lot of QB wraps this game. Kind of interesting here.
I was going to say, taking a play from Space Force, really driving it home that Mason Taylor III can run.
For sure, and they figured that out last week as Space Force was using the QB wrap on them. They decided, we're going to use the QB wrap, but oh my gosh, what a blitz there from 43, Dustin Johnson. What a tackle in the backfield. Nadir Green loses 3, and that's the type of plays you need if you want to beat the Bronchos.
Huge out of the SUU defense, however, just 3 yards behind the stick. UCO is completely comfortable still handing it to Nadir Green here. Got to make sure you don't play too soft.
Kind of a interesting stat line here for Wad. 14 rushes, but 2 passes. Boyd instantly gets the yardage back. First down UCO, but usually you see a lot more passing out of and then running out of UCO, but wow. 1st and 10, UCO, after the run there from Boyd, the backup getting in work, doing better than Nadir Green right now, as they're past the 45-yard line, looking to drive, looking to waste this clock, do their best App State impression, and waste the entire clock and then score. As they flip the play here on 1st and 10, could be a QB wrap, as it's not. It's a swing screen to the left side of the field. Nadir Green catches the ball, goes 4 yards, and UCO brings up 2nd and 6.
UCO reminding me a ton of Mason's offense, a la Mason Taylor III. He will make you think every play is threatening pass. Then you look at the stat sheet. It's 15 runs at the moment to 2 passes. Actually, 16 rushes, I believe.
Petition for Nismo to announce every UCO game. Yep, but they're going to have to bench Nadir Green so he doesn't say something suspicious as the drag over the middle. Ben Wilson gets 3. But again, 3rd down here for UCO. Maybe 3rd and short, but still a chance for SU to get this offense off the field.
If you miss Nismo for his racist remarks, just know Bucky has the pass and he plans to say it out.
No, I don't.
He's gonna say it.
Hold up, my mic is dying. Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you.
Well, my like on my webcam mic right now, I think. Anyways, 3rd and 2 for UCO. They run up the middle, and Nadir Green barely gets the first down. What a play there from UCO. Nicotine, can you take over for a second? I'm trying to fix my shit real quick. Actually, is my mic working? Is this actually? Never mind. Never mind. It's working.
It sounds the same pretty much. Just stay where you
Yeah.
are.
I was plugging in my computer and the thing like unplugged for a second, so it like was using my MacBook speakers. Anyways, first down after the green run. UCO slowly chipping away at this clock while slowly chipping away in field position as Boyd goes 9 more yards. The backup running back is having a solid game, 46 yards already in 6 rushes.
You really wonder how often SUU is going to sit in that 3 front, really needing an extra D lineman to help fortify that front line. Although Mason Taylor has completed 2 passes, I'm not really threatened by him at the moment. I'm going to force him to make good plays. I'm not giving him just soft D-line fronts.
First off, I did not call nicotine the N-word. Anyways, QB wrap for Mason Taylor. What a broken tackle! But yeah, I'm going to go on my spiel again. I did not call nicotine the N-word, okay? It just so happens that his name is so similar to the racial slur, okay?
Which one?
I don't know. I'll let chat decide which one I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm sure Nismo could tell me, though. Wow, what a stat there. UCO 8 first downs, SUU 1 on the day. As UCO, the QB wrap there from MT3 got the first down as they hand it off to the outside. This time, Boyd loses 2, and SUU gets another stop there on 1st and 10. But let's see if they could, make the most of it and maybe hold them to 3 again.
UCO players, especially that backfield, maybe partying a little too early before this game. As you notice, Boyd, he huffs and puffs about every other play. They haven't ran that many plays. They haven't hurried it up too much, but Nadir Green and Boyd taking turns just about passing out on the field.
Yeah, and last time SUU, made them lose yards on first down, they just ran out the middle again and got 14. Let's see if SUU is maybe ready for that, or UCO switch it up to a pass this time as play clock winding down to 2 seconds. They get it off, and just there's only 49 seconds left in this first half as Mason Taylor overthrows the out route that was open, and SUU gets a little break there, 3rd and 12, and they could possibly hold them to 3 here after a pretty dominating drive here from the Bronchos.
UCO getting a first down here will probably put us in the green for a 20-minute half being played, which is insane, especially for UCO SUU, one of the 2 pass-heavy teams in the league.
Yeah, I agree. 3rd and 12 here, though, for UCO. Huge opportunity for SUU to either get a stop and keep it a 1-possession game as they run it up the middle. 4th and 5 for UCO. SUU uses a timeout, and UCO, I don't think they could go for it. Actually, yeah, they can. They made 2 fourth downs in a row. But, yeah, 4th and 5, SUU holds them to 3. What a stop there from Southern Utah. It really looked like UCO was about to go down there and score, but they keep it a 1-possession game, and they give themselves 39 seconds and 2 timeouts to possibly drive down the field and get some points. They would need some points right now, too, because UCO gets the ball to start the second half. Apparently,
SUU
the
not
impression.
in-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
SUU not in too big of a hole here. Definitely, obviously, 7 will make it a lot more comfortable at half. Although just 3, just a promising drive will do so much in the second half.
I agree, but apparently, chat said I earned my N-word pass, which is like, I don't know if that's confirmed. I'm gonna have to ask.
Batman is black.
That is true. I'm gonna have to ask Jara though. You like the CEO. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. 1st and 10 for Southern Utah in a split offset UCO-esque formation. Play action caught over the middle. It's going to be a first down and more for DeAndre Jenkins. First catch for him, and SUU could be driving here.
That's all they need is just a foothold.
Yeah, I formation here. It's going to be a play action again. Probably looking for a corner route on the right side of the field, but Barry's just going to run it, and he's going to not get the first down. SU has to use a timeout, but they'll take 9 yards.
Not a bad first couple of plays, however, still sitting right about midfield with no points in sight. You're needing, obviously, this first down here, then probably another 20 yards to even start to be comfortable with getting points here. I believe they're still on their own side of the 50. I'd look for potentially a quick run here, as this would be one of the only times you could get one and still stop the clock. SUU probably not taking it, though.
Yeah. First and one. Barry shoots it down the field, and they had an open receiver. Kind of a tight window there for Barry. He misses it. 3rd and 1 for SU. Probably best case scenario for the Thunderbirds.
I would really look for them to take this run here, because if it doesn't work out, it's all okay and you can punt it with no time left. However, throwing a pass and stopping the clock with UCO having 3 timeouts is horrible. SUU run the ball here and play the next few downs based on the result.
Yeah, and you see that, I mean, hopefully they notice that UCO is in quarters, which is obviously not very good against running. As they run it up the middle, it's going to be a first down for Jake Robertson. Hurried up for SUU. I believe they're about 10 yards outside of field goal range. And we'll see what they can do with 15 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be a pass here across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Saul Goodman got in there as it's 2nd and 10 for SU. Only a 3-second loss there for the Thunderbirds. They could deal with that.
Saul good just as it is on the SUU sideline here. Still comfortable with at least 3 plays left of the first half in their pocket, as long as nothing crazy happens. I'd look for them to go ahead and take a shot here, specifically something outbreaking to the sideline past the first down mark.
I agree. I mean, if you're SUU, all you want is 3 points right now. 3 points is crucial in this situation. I mean, you're only given about 30 seconds, so getting 3 and I mean showing or not getting shut out in the first half definitely gives you some confidence. Going to the second half, Barry throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Had a receiver, but incomplete as Barry. So I mean, he started off with a completion, but now he's 2 for 7 as 8 seconds are left in this first half. SCU really got nothing to lose here. They might as well go for it if they're pretty close to the first down.
At this point, I seriously consider my best run play right here. Try to pick up 5 to 6 yards and kick a field goal. The odds that you actually keep this ball past the first down mark in play are pretty low.
I mean, it's a play action, though, as it's going to be a sack per chance. No, not a sack. Barry breaks it. 4th and 10 for SU, and you might as well just throw up a Hail Mary here, as they're just going to punt it instead. Or they're going to try a field goal, maybe? No, their kicker sucks. I forgot their kicker sucks.
Go for it.
I forgot their kicker is like, I think a walk-on or something like that. So their kicker is not great.
If you call a Hail Mary type play here, the odds that it gets picked are very, very low considering the short distance.
Yeah, 4th and 10. Throw to the end zone. It's going to be intercepted by UCO, and that is huge for the Broncho defense, getting Barry even more cold going into the second half. Let's go to the Bronchos first for
give him the fucking Heisman.
Hello, Nicotine. Hello, Bucky.
Coach Gerald and UCO, up 6-0, getting the ball back to start the second half. Defense has been looking great. How are we feeling going into the second half?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Offensively, would have loved to score a touchdown. Got close there. Getting the football here, would love to push us to at least a 2-score game. But defense is playing as well as you could ask for. And yeah, that's all my coordinators.
Nick?
That last play there, SUU making their quarterback just a little bit colder. Does that change your approach on defense, Coach Rader, or is it still just how it's been this first half?
We might dial up a little more pressure, but I feel like we're throwing him off his game without bringing the pressure. So I'm just going to kind of see how he looks when he comes out of half. Maybe he'll calm down a little bit. Just going to stay the course because we're shutting him out through one half, and I couldn't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, and Coach Wad, I've a lot of run plays in this game. Mace Taylor yet to get going, but you got to not a comfortable lead, but you got a lead going into this second half. Do we expect maybe a little more airing out of the ball, or are we going to keep it on the ground with these 2 dynamic running backs?
I'm just trusting in my quarterback. He's letting me know what he's comfortable with doing, and if he gives me the green light to dial up my play calling, I'll trust in him. Right now he's just trying to get a feel for the game, feel for the defense, and yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Alrighty, well, that's all from me. I believe that's all from Nick. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
Coach Martin down 6-0 as UCO gets the ball to start the second half. How are we feeling about the first half of the conference championship game?
Could be 14-0. So kudos on the defense there. Got to get the offense rolling though, and so I think we've got a plan of attack here, and we're excited.
Yeah, another question for Martin. Barry McCockiner not having a very great first half, throwing a pick. I believe he's 2 for 8 as well. How do you get him going in the second half? Because you're going to need to get him going to win this game.
Sometimes Barry takes a minute. He's got a lot of PTSD from his previous 3 seasons. He'll get it together, and we'll have a much better second half.
Nick?
Yeah, for the defense, played lights out for the first half, only allowing 6 points out of multiple attempts inside the red zone from a high-powered offense in UCO. What are you going to do to try to translate some of that to the other side of the ball? Are you going to try to get some points on defense? You just need to keep them out of field goal range. What is your mindset?
My mindset is, I guess we just need to stop quarterback rap. It's really all they got right now. This is the only good gains they've had. Maybe we should start running a little bit of quarterback rap on defense. Get some shit going. I don't know, but we're shutting them down as long as we can keep them out of field goal range. Even if they get a few field goals, as long as we get rolling, score some touchdowns, maybe get some takeaways, I think we'll be fine.
Definitely wish you guys good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you guys in the second half. We'll see you guys at the end of the game. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Bucky,
You
what
wanna
are you
stick
thinking
with
for the
that
second
QB
half
spy?
here?
Good shit. There we go.
What? Nicotine, you good? Like, come on.
I'm coming. So many alt tabs.
We're back here. UCO getting the ball to start the second half. And I would like to remind our 22, that's a monstrous number, 22 viewers here for the conference championship game. Make sure you like the stream. And if you like the content, join the Discord, subscribe. We're gaining a lot of subscribers really fast. So really like to see the channel grow as Loyal Boyd gets 2, or Lowell Boyd gets 2 to start out the game. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. It really helps. We're gaining really fast, so everything helps. Second and 8, split offset. Again, it's going to be a pass for Mason Taylor, incomplete. They tried to mix in the pass. They had a little slant over the middle, but Mason Taylor overthrows it. 3rd and 8 for UCO.
UCO still staying in that split back formation, not even the variations of it, just split offset alone. Not really threatened by SU's defense to actually make them switch out of formation.
3rd and 8 here for UCO. It be a crucial stop for Southern Utah. I mean, we've seen UCO get the ball to start the second half and just run away with games, but this defense has been bend but don't break. The QB wrap this time, as Vikings said, they were ready for it. Only a 3-yard rush there for Mason Taylor. 4th down for UCO, and what a stop. 3 and out for this SU defense. Let's see if they get something going on offense.
Playing on a team that doesn't traditionally have good offense in App State, the defense sometimes just needs to assert their will, and that translates over to the other side of the ball. Show that one side is willing to do anything to get this ball back. And I'd look for SU to have a promising drive here as they just about to the 40.
Yeah, if SUU were to lose this game, it would not be on their defense, that's for sure. I think they're coming out in 5 wide despite throwing a pick to end the first half. That's definitely an interesting take here from Coach Martin, but maybe he's got some tricks up his sleeve here. Never mind. It's not 5 wide. They changed it. I lied. 1st and 10, 4 wide receivers out. Johnson's going to go on motion, but it's going to be a QB wrap. They mix it in themselves, but this time, Barry not moving quite like Mason Taylor III. 2-yard loss there for Southern Utah, 2nd and 12.
Barry McCockiner running there, not knowing which way to go, kind of like he's really just stuck in his career. Like it's kind of felt this whole time he's been here. Look for him to maybe have a legacy drive here. Otherwise, it's hanging up the cleats. I don't know if he makes the draft.
I don't know either. I mean, he's very, very inconsistent prospect here. I don't know if he's going to get drafted by any NFL team. Probably the New York Giants, actually. As they do QB wrap, Barry McCocker looks slow as hell on that play. 3rd and 11 for Southern Utah. And the defense looked so great, giving you the ball back in great field position. But again, this offense looking stale.
3rd and 11, not a place you want to be often. However, this offense has to have a play call ready for it. You have to know you'll be in this situation a few times in the game. Look to see one of their better plays that they've been holding on to and haven't called yet.
Oh my God, how dare they run QB wrap? Am I doing that right? Yeah. Yeah, you are doing that right. 3rd and 11 for SU. They come out in I formation. It's going to be a play action. Barry has to hit this throw. Throws it deep downfield. Has a receiver on the right side of the field. To the 10. To the 5. Pushed out inside the 5. Nick Anderson goes 61 yards. And this offense has came alive.
A huge play by Nick Anderson, a junior that has been with this program for a long time, catching good passes. That's their 4th pass over 60 yards on the season.
1st and goal. They hand it off to Ty Washington. He loses 2. UCO ready for it, but a field goal pretty much guaranteed unless they throw an interception. I mean, what a play there. Barry coming in clutch on 3rd and 13, I think. Wow.
Really, one of my favorite stats coming across as I was studying for this game was JSU has 3 players, 3 wide receivers with a catch this year of 75 yards or longer. That one for Nick Anderson, he was left out, but that putting him as the 4th one over a 60-yard catch, something I don't know if most teams have ever had.
Yeah, SU, nothing short of a really good passing season as they have a lane to the outside, the first touchdown of the game. Ty Washington barrels into the end zone, and Southern Utah is an extra point away from taking their first lead of the game. What a drive.
Huge for that SUU team. Just like I said, defense playing lights out, giving momentum to their offense, SUU taking care of business, and now we actually have UCO at a deficit at home getting the ball back here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it might be neutral site. It's in Kansas City, but that's pretty much at home, closer to Oklahoma, so there's plenty of Oklahoma fans there, or UCO fans there, not very many SUU fans. But 1st and 10 for UCO with the pressure on. They have to go get some points here. I feel like this SU offense isn't going to let another drive slip from them. We might see a pretty high-scoring game, or a high-scoring affair, or a high-scoring battle between both teams to end this game, as they're going to start it off with a little screen as Nadir Green loses or gains 1. 2nd and 9 for UCO. I mean, that's a gain of 1, but you're going to need a lot more than that.
Where UCO could really run into trouble here if they give up a quick 3 and out like they did last possession. They're punting the ball to their own about 50, opposite 45. That's how SUU got into range so quickly.
2nd and 9, the run to the outside. Oh my gosh! Nadir Green ran into his lineman. I feel like he had a big lane there to the outside, but he bounced off his lineman, then stiff-armed somebody. Only gets 1 again. 3rd and 8 for UCO. SUU pressuring another 3 and out. This is insane.
SUU defense just really playing lights out. No one told them that they're the underdog in this game. No one told them they're up against a team that has 2 natty titles. They're playing fearless.
Looks like maybe a jet sweep. No, it's going to just be in motion by Casper. And it's going to be intercepted by SUU. Mason Taylor throws his first interception of the game. And Southern Utah has the ball inside of the 20. What a turn of events in this game. And Southern Utah has all the momentum.
One of the biggest plays that we need to remember for the rest of the game here. SUU defense coming up with a huge stop. Only 20 yards to go, just about, to guarantee some points here.
Yeah, wow. I mean, just what a play. from SUU to really get, like, I thought they were going to have momentum anyway if they swatted that ball. But this is just assuring it, as they're going to run out the middle with Ty Washington. Already has a touchdown under his belt. Gets 4. 2nd and 6 for Southern Utah. Oh, my gosh. This team is on fire right now.
SUU, they don't need much. If you give them a foothold, they will put it right in your mouth and push you down, using it to lift themselves up, potentially to a 8-point lead here. Wouldn't be surprised if they went for 2 to make it a 2-score game, kind of in their DNA.
That's not a bad decision, but if you miss that, then you leave the door open for UCO to just be able to tie it up with an extra point if they score. But I feel like we might see a quarterback change for UCO here soon. Mason Taylor has not been able to get it done here like he did against Space Force.
If anything, UCO might need just a formation change, sticking in the same formation all game.
Yeah, as they run it up the middle again, Ty Washington gets the first down, barely 1st and goal for SUU. And we were talking about crucial stops. I mean, Southern Utah could easily be down 14-7 right now, but they held them to 3. Both times it's inside of like the 20. But now it's UCO's turn. They need to get a stop here inside their own 10. 1st and goal for SUU. Yeah, UCO needs to get something going here on defense.
Yeah, and you can't fail to mention that Nick Anderson's 61-yard catch came on, I believe, 2nd or 3rd down. So really could be 14-0 UCO at this point.
Yeah. 1st and goal. Barry, step back to pass. He's going to try and run for it, and that's what we were talking about. The defense coming in for UCO, a loss of 6 for Southern Utah. 2nd and goal from about the 16-yard line.
T-Man, SUU quarterback is warm because he threw a 61-yard bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if you were there for that, T-Man, but yeah, Barry, a little warmer now. He does have a pick, but I'm surprised he made that throw after the start that he had, but nonetheless,
I'd look for SUU to pour into their running back Ty Washington here, as he's had no mistakes, 4 or 5 yards a carry.
I think so too, but at the same time, I feel like they're about to go with this bunch flood concept, as it's not a bunch flood, but it is a receiver over the middle. It's dropped or forced out by the linebacker, and this is what I was talking about. UCO, it was their turn to get a hold on defense, maybe hold them to 3, keep it a 1-possession game, and now it's 3rd and goal for SUU from their own 15, or from the 15-yard line, pretty far of a gain, and they can't go for it on 4th down because they already used 1, and they're leading. Or they missed 1, I mean.
They're 1 of 2. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but they can't go for it again, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So they just have to make it here. Or they take their 3. As UCO pressing here on 3rd and goal. It is going to be a pass for Barry, trying to find someone downfield, throws it on the run. Should have been intercepted by Gerard Williams. UCO gets the stop, holds him to 3, but it could have been so much more. He could still be running right now for the touchdown.
That's one of those that it's in SUU DNA to go for that as a pass, not to settle for the 3, although they do get to here, thankfully. Almost cost them potentially the entire season there.
Yeah, but they get the field goal up. I mean, those field goals are no gimme for SU's kicker, as the punt doesn't even go in the back of the end zone, as the return from Casper goes past the 35-yard line. Casper Hausman-Zada goes 30, but this is the chance that UCO needs. They got back in the game. They got the defensive stop that they needed. Let's see who comes out here at quarterback.
And I believe this is UCO's first time past their own 30 since the first half.
Wow. As it is Johnny Jolly, a screen to start off his drive, as Nadir Green has a lane getting to the 50-yard line, and UCO may be gaining some life back past the 50-yard line as Johnny Jolly completes its first pass of the game. First and goal, a run up the middle for Nadir Green. He's going to get the first down and more, and this UCO defense, or offense, now clicking.
It's been so long since SUU had them on their heels that they forgot all they're doing is running. Really need to supply that D line with some more bodies.
Yeah. They hit him with the screen on first down, but a run from Nadir Green after, and possibly a run this play again. No, it's going to be another screen this time to the left side of the field, but this time SU is ready for it. Nadir Green, as he does, carry someone 5 more yards after contact, but 2nd and 7 for UCO. I think they'll take 3 yards in that situation. Johnny Jolly 2 for 2. Maybe Wad trusts him to get some more or some other type of route concepts going, as it is going to be a handoff up the middle this time. Boyd only gets 2. 3rd and 6 for UCO. Crucial 3rd down for both teams.
As we head into the 4th quarter here, don't know if UCO will actually run a play or if they'll have enough time to. Coach Wad benching Mason Taylor III. I believe, if I know Wad, it's for good unless there's a QB wrap opportunity. Jolly to be taking the starting role for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and he's been doing good so far. 2 for 2, but now immense pressure for the freshman. 3rd and 6.
The way
Game
Wad
on the
worked,
line. Go
MT3
ahead.
was never going to step on the field again until he had a lights out performance, and that was really the nail in the coffin here.
Yeah. He had his chance, but couldn't get it done today, as it is going to be a play action. Johnny Jolly throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 6 for UCO. I feel like this is do or die. You got to go for it. I don't know if they might make a 50-yarder, actually. I don't know how good their kicker is. They're going to go for it. I'm going to go for the kicker. They're going to go for the kick. Let's see if they put this down the middle. It is from the 40-yard line. Kick is up, and it's good through the uprights. UCO makes it a 1-point game, but SUU has the ball. That barely went in. Wow. But, yeah, SUU up by 1 with the whole 4th quarter to themselves. They turn conservative clock on. I don't know if that's allowed just yet, but
don't know if it's a good decision just yet either, as they are definitely a stranger to the slow, methodical game.
yeah.
I would look for them to just score if possible, run their normal offense that's been successful.
I agree. I haven't seen this SUU offense be able to run like the chew clock, slow, methodical type offense that you see some teams run, like NWO or App State. But they're going to try and do it here, as Barry a little bit warmer. Ty Washington doing good on the ground. Let's see what this team can do here, possibly close out this game. 1st and 10 on their 25. It's going to be a run, a counter to the right side of the field. Ty Washington gets 6, and that's a good start to the drive for the Thunderbirds.
Really a beautiful technical call there by the offensive coordinator at SUU, really threatening that outside edge, making sure UCO has every single lane covered, giving Coach Rader just one more thing to think about.
Yeah, and SUU not taking a lot of time choosing the play, but they're going to take a lot of time running the play. 2nd and 4 for the Thunderbirds. They wait for 1 second on the play clock. They run it up the middle. This time, it's going to be a stop. 1-yard loss for Ty Washington. And 3rd and 5 could be a crucial time for both teams. If UCO gets to stop here, I mean, I've seen UCO run out the clock. They did it in the 1st quarter. They were running out. They were chewing the clock in the second, or in the 2nd quarter. I mean, before the end of the 1st half, they only left SUU like 40 seconds after getting a field goal. So, I mean, if you don't get this 3rd and 5, that could be terrible. As I don't know what's happening.
It could be 4th and inches, and
Could be
SUU
game-ending.
wouldn't be able to even go for it.
Yeah.
So you need the entire 5 here.
I don't know what just happened.
I'm very confused as well.
I guess UCO had to use a timeout. I don't know. That's kind of like a crucial timeout, I would say.
His PC just had
I
a
don't-
stroke. That timeout was not even called. So should we
What?
give them a free... There's no way to even give them a free timeout or free play.
Wow. That's ass.
Sorry, Wade.
Sorry, yeah, Wade. 3rd and 5. Pass here from Barry. He's going to complete it.
Oh
4th and inches. And you just said that. They cannot go for this. They have to punt it. They can't go for this. They cannot go for this. They cannot go for this. Hold on. Pause the game. They can't go for it.
I'm not hopping in their call in a crucial moment. Because now they're going to have to waste a timeout, or I guess 5 yards. I would just do that.
I don't think they could go for this.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait.
0 for 1.
I thought they missed one again. Wait.
No, yeah, Martin's listening to us. Yeah, you're good, Mart. My bad. That's our bad.
Never mind. Never mind.
You
Never
good.
mind.
Good luck.
4th and inches. I could have sworn they went for it twice. But anyways, 4th and inches for SUU. UCO pack it live. They don't get this. It could be curtains. They get it though. Very crucial play there from SUU as UCO.
Don't get to 4th and inches again, though, Martin. I know you're listening.
You cannot get the 4th and inches again because then you have to punt it now. But
Kepler is done listening to Bucky, he says.
Bro, I literally didn't even say that. Nicotine said it before me.
I don't think that's true. Oh, wait.
Whatever.
The first
We were both misinformed, okay? And I can't whatever, Kepler. He says the guy who's always tired and can't cast. All right, as it's gonna be a run up the middle for Ty Washington. There's a flag though, could be holding, and it is holding. That might be really crucial. 1st and 18 for SUU now. Wow.
First and 18. Definitely not a place you want to be. Doesn't really allow much of a run attack here. I would look for maybe... You got UCO and nickel. Nope, they're changing again. If you can get UCO and anything heavy, believing you're going to run it. Like 4-6 bear here, I'm calling a screen. Trying to get some easy yards, some warmth on my QB. Play through Ty Washington, but not just through the A-gaps.
Yeah. And you see Coach Nismo in chat begging for UCO to get a stop as he needs him to win for them to have a chance. As they throw it deep downfield, going to be incomplete, out of bounds, well out of bounds anyway. But pressure got to Barry, throws it out of bounds, 2nd and 18, and this could be the stop that UCO needs. Southern Utah needs 18 yards in 2 plays.
Barry McCockner, that stat line there, if I recall correctly, taking away the one Nick Anderson catch for 62. He has about 30 yards passing, 3 for 16, 3 for 15.
It's
Not
bad.
the
I think
best
he's like
game.
4 for 14. It's not good. But he does have that big throw to get him the only touchdown of the game. So, I mean, is it a bad game if he leads his team to a win?
If.
I don't know. If he can. 2nd and 18. The screen pass, not going to go. Ty Washington breaks the tackle, actually. It is going to go 2 yards, but 16 yards in one play for SUU is a tall order. They cannot go for it on 4th down now. They've used 2, as they used the 4th and inches, and they went for it on 4th down to end the first half.
As crazy as it would be to complete this 3rd and 16, I will say the last thing you want to do is throw an interception here. I would not risk it personally. I'm seeing if I get lucky on a rush, but maybe QB wrap. But
this is looking dire for SUU, though. Like,
their defense has been playing well, though, so get you a punt.
Yeah.
If this
3rd and
play doesn't work
16,
out.
plenty of pressure, or plenty of time here for Barry. Throws it deep, and it's going to be almost intercepted by Abdul Malik Williams. What a play there. I thought he had so much time there. I thought he was going to hit a bounce route or something. But now, Southern Utah has to punt it back. And I was going to say this before the play. UCO, with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left, only needing a field goal with pretty good field position. this Southern Utah defense is going to have the best drive of the entire season right here.
Nothing they cannot do, especially when UCO has really only threatened you with Nadir Green on the inside. The only outside runs that have really gone anywhere are QB wraps or a little bit of shake and bake by the running back bouncing it to the outside. So I'm running double A gap blitzes out of 4D linemen, and I'm putting my whole season on it. If you want to complete a pass on me, go for it.
Look who's in the game. Mason Taylor III back in the game. It's 100% QB wrap or around up the middle, and it is going to be 5-yard rush there for Ian Newman as time is going to start ticking. But you see MT3 in there, you're thinking QB wrap, but I think it was a triple option actually.
Yeah.
And they had the slider up, so they just had to hand it off. Pretty busted. 5 yards easily. Are they going to switch to quarterback? No, they're looking at QB wrap here. They're licking their chops. SU has to see it coming.
Martin's listening to us, so he'll hear it that way.
That's is that really legal? As it is a QB wrap, as we said, first down UCO. I think QB wrap might be getting sanctions next season.
No, there's ways to stop. Not even ways. There's an adjustment that does quite a bit to help. But you have to catch it, because if you're wrong and you call the adjustment and they run really anything else, you're asking for some trouble.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious there, though. Like, I feel like the entire chat could have known that was QB wrap. But just over 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. UCO just outside of the SUU 40-yard line. Now they're going to be inside of the 35. First down for Boyd. And now all they have to do is get a first down using Southern Utah's timeouts, take their game-winning field goal, and make the playoffs.
I would look for maybe not first down, but a second down corner route thrown by UCO, really taking a chance.
I think they keep it on the ground here. I mean, it's been working all drive. You still got MT3 in there, so it's not like it's not like you look like you're about to pass it as time rolls down just under 1 minute and 30. SU uses a timeout immediately, smartly, from Martin. They have to get a 3-and-out this drive here.
So Southern Utah really needs to sell out. 3-3-5 split, I don't know if is really selling out. Because although I think UCO will pass it, if you just give it to them here, they're going to run it inside. If there's any type of strong defensive look here, I'd look for UCO to hit the corner.
I think this is another QB wrap for UCO. As it's not, it's a run up the middle. They were fooled by it, and it's a first down. SUU still now has one timeout. I think UCO could just run out the clock. I was going to say, if I'm SU, I'm turning on big hits. I'm turning on strip ball, anything that could maybe get you the ball back. But UCO in great position here.
If I'm Southern Utah, I'm trying to let them score as fast as possible. Yeah,
I might be running quarters. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's smart.
I tell you, 5-2 cannot defend a lot of stuff. So you either
did pretty well there. Yeah, if I'm SMU, I'm running punt block D and letting them score. I mean, what do you got to lose? They're just gonna take they're gonna take a knee. Wait, what? I'm confused. Yeah, I thought they were gonna line up for a field goal there. I'd be like, what are you doing?
I thought they were gonna line up for a knee. I kind of would, but you're still.
I would too. I would do a knee too.
You're still going to leave 15, 20 seconds for SUU without a first.
Fair. They could definitely drive down there in 15 seconds. Yes. They're going to blitz 3 yards for Nadir Green, and it all comes down to this. SUU, if they can get a stop. Okay. That's crazy to do. But if they get a stop here, they're going to use a knee. And this is kind of, I don't know. Wait. No, wait. Wait, hold on. They're only going to have 1 second left with the field goal. It's over.
Yeah, and the field goal will take a second.
Yeah. Wow. It is over. I thought SU had some time, but they take a knee. They have 1 second separating the game clock
that's it.
and the play clock.
Depending on the kick.
But depending on if the kick goes in, if I'm SU, I'm sending the house, I'm run committing, I'm doing everything to keep your season alive. You can't ice them, but this is honestly icing enough. Time is dwindling down. This kicker, the pressure building up. He hit a 50-yarder earlier, but he needs to hit this one to win UCO the game and clinch them a playoff spot for the 5th straight season. As they call a timeout with 2 seconds left. I think they're ice. I don't know if that ices him.
No, it doesn't.
But
Not
it doesn't.
Kicker.
Yeah.
Technically, if you let your kicker run out there, though,
Let's see.
a little bit of an
He's
ice.
made 3. Can he make 4 to win the game? This is the shortest field goal yet, I'm pretty sure. No. He had a 20-yard earlier. They're wasting all the time here. Southern Utah run committing. Kick is up. Kick is through the uprights, and UCO has won in game-winning fashion, walk-off fashion. The Central Oklahoma Broncos are making the playoffs as they win the Central Frontier Division Conference Championship. Southern Utah puts up a really good fight, but in the end, couldn't get it done. Let's go to the Thunderbirds first. Southern Utah put up a really good fight, but in the end, UCO ran out that clock, kicked the game-winning field goal. I mean, still a remarkable comeback season to even make the conference championship. It's just an incredible feat for this team. Coach Martin, how are we feeling about the end of the season?
Heartbreaking is the definition of this season for sure. Kudos to UCO. I don't know how they do it season in and season out. Not very often you'll hold a team to 4 field goals and still lose the game. So congrats to them. They deserve all of it. A great coaching staff over there. So
yeah, and Coach Viking, you had a really good defensive effort here. I mean, and you got the head coach opportunity at JSU maybe next season. What's running through your mind at what could possibly be your last game at Southern Utah?
There's a lot. Honestly, the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. But I don't really have a comment on it.
Nick?
Yeah, so this is really just for anyone who wants to pick it up. A bunch of seniors really laid it on the line for y'all out there. Any of them that really just stood out tonight as representing what your brand means to?
Our safeties made big plays. Our corners made big plays tonight. Something that we'd struggled with all season. Just really happy that they could pull it off and make it interesting tonight. The defense has really carried us the last 3 weeks here. We wouldn't be where we are tonight without their improvement over the season. So the secondary really stepped it up.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for giving us good games all season, and good luck on the next.
Thanks.
Coach Gerald and UCO Central Frontier Division Conference champions beating SUU 12-10. Not a single touchdown score, but 4 kicks into the uprights for the win. Gerald making the playoffs once again, 5th straight year. How are we feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Not probably the way we wanted to win with no touchdowns, but a win is a win. It's a great Southern Utah team. I know what the record says. They haven't lost by more than 6 points this whole season. So hats off to them for their comeback. That will definitely be a team to mess with going into next season. But just great defense tonight, holding them to 10 points after they just scored 35 last week. Could not have asked for a better defense performance.
Yeah, and Wad, I mean, we saw a double quarterback tandem in the second half. Johnny Jolly went in there, completed 2 passes, but then Mason Taylor finished off the game because y'all were running the ball at the end of the game. But I have to ask, now that you're in the playoffs, I mean, you've said that UCO has a 0% chance of winning the national championship. But and then you were like, I'm gonna leave if we win. Are you gonna try a perfectly tank to be on UCO next season?
No, absolutely not. If we win it, I'm still trying to win it. Everyone here wants to win it.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Dumb question.
Coach Wad, I do have a question. Hopefully that isn't dumb. Realistically, you go back to your locker room and you talk to your quarterbacks and you say, come on, guys, we can do better than that. But like realistically, what does it sound like in a locker room with Johnny Jolly and Mason Taylor combining for 40 pass yards and Mason Taylor having a decent rushing day, but not getting it done in the usual UCO way? What does that sound like?
We just gotta get back to our roots and kind of really think about how we want to approach this playoff. Both quarterbacks are capable of putting up passing yards, and obviously by the result of this game, we didn't have to throw to win. And I kind of knew that coming into this game. We pounded the ball on the ground and kept it low scoring, and even without scoring one. We'll feel out each game, and I'll put in the effort to try and figure out what we can do to get those quarterbacks passing early. And, maybe there's games coming up where we don't have to do it again, but I'm willing to try everything.
One more, Coach Raider, since you've been at UCO, tons of success. What is your playoff strategy to build off of this SUU game going into round one?
Just looking for the couple things that we could improve on. I feel like that was a almost perfect performance, and the adjustments we made to the playbook late in the year have paid off the past 2 weeks. Just got to be a little bit better with my play calling against the pass. Obviously, they were able to get a deep one there and make it interesting for a while. But just keep building on what we got going. I think it will be fine. And just a shout out to SUU because we all have mad respect for them over here.
Absolutely.
So we were just happy to. Wouldn't have wanted to play this against any other team. So.
Hats off to a Thunderbird squad that gave us another good game. Really, what's in their DNA. Coach Bucky, anything else?
It's going to be all for me. Congrats, UCO, winning the conference championship and punching their ticket into the playoffs. We will see you guys for the selection show to find out what seed you guys are. But, yeah, congrats.
Yes, sir.
All right, UCO taking down SUU in the Central Frontier Division Conference Championship, 12-10, all field goals for the Bronchos. Final thoughts on the game, Nick?
UCO offensively underperforming in their usual way. However, finding new life in the run game through Nadir Green, Mason Taylor, and that other guy who was breathing heavy the whole time. SUU has tons to build off of next season. Not the staff, though, as Coach Viking looks to move on next season. Really a different landscape for SUU over there.
Yeah, just another heartbreaker for SUU, and that's what it's been like all season for the Thunderbirds. Losing a lot of talent next year will be interesting to see what SUU does in Season 6. But that's going to be all from us. I'm not sure when the next conference championship game is. I think it's, what is it, Nicotine, Thursday?
Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah. So, you heard it here first. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., we have App State, number one team, looking to clinch their first round bye with a win against the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats. Coming back, they were again another team. They were 0-3, but since they have been on a 5-game win streak, looking to keep that win streak going into the playoffs. So it will be an interesting game. Make sure to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central. But, I'm Bucky. That's Nicotine. Please consider liking and subscribing. We like and joining the Discord and stuff like that. But I believe that's all from us. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the other conference championship game.